2000 somewhere, 2005 almost, 2000, 2005, something start called colocation, multi-tenants colocation. So instead of each enterprise, they have their own rooms. Some companies came and said, guys, we will build this in our facility. We will give you better security. We were going to be like the specialized people. Rather than each company, they need to contract another subcontractor to do the service for them, to operate for them. So I'm like a bank. Why I should know all the infrastructure of data center or server rooms, power, etc. I understand money. I don't understand power and electricity, fiber network. So these companies came. They said, guys, we're gonna build it for you. You can rent it from us. So we do like inside partitions. Later it's called data hall. So you can come. If you see the second picture down, it is like cages. And this is a real picture. It's not something I designed. It's a real picture. It's like a cage. This is your server room. Which company you are? I am Bank X, or I am Fox News, or I am whatever. How many megawatt you want? What is the capacity you want? I want 100 megawatt. Not 100, no, that's too much. I need 5 megawatt, 1 megawatt, 3 megawatt of data. Okay, take this space, lease it. It's here. It's kind of lease contract. Lease it. We will run it for you. We will operate it for you. So it's kind of, you are outsourcing your server room from 98 to 2000. You are outsourcing your data room outside. Now, we are talking here about bigger facility. First, it starts with the small rooms. Here we have a bigger capacity from 500 to 5,000 rack. I showed you the rack in the previous picture, not this one. Here, so each door here, if you can see, there is like a glass door. It's not a glass, actually, it's mesh door. Each door is a rack. The rack is in the size, there is different type of racks. We will discuss it later. It's the normal type, the standard type. It's called 42U rack, so it can have 42 server inside. How we measure, and guys, everything here, please take your own notes. Not for questions, your own notes. If you understand what I'm saying, or you don't understand it, take your own notes. Make a notebook. This is your own notes. You will come back to it later. There's a lot I'm telling. Like most of the data are coming from my mouth, not from the screen. So take your own notes. Now, this is one rack, as I told you. It's in the size of refrigerator almost. You can imagine it. And all of you have seen it. If you go to your company now, just go to the IT room, open it, you'll find some black box and has servers inside. That's the rack. So the first one was like from 1 to 50 racks. And it depends on the size of the enterprise. Here, 5 to 5,000. Then we introduced something called tier standard. We will discuss it next, and we will discuss it in further detail in the next session. Tier, what does it mean? So now we came to categorize the data center. Like anything in the life, we have a standard for it. You have categories. Tier A, Tier B, Tier C, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade whatever. Business class, economy class, anything has a grade in life. So they start standardizing the grade. Unfortunately, so far, there is no one single authority, let's say, for the data center standards. So there is no one single document. You can go to it, or policy, or specification, and say this is data center. But what's commonly known is the TIA, that is the American, and there is uptime. Uptime is only for cooling and power. TIA is more comprehensive. So these tiers are coming from TIA or uptime, depends how you are going to certify your data center. There's a lot of discussion about that later. Then we have here, we have multiple tenants. In the first session, every enterprise, they have their own small data center inside their building. Here I have one building called the data center, and I rent, so I have multiple tenants here. Until we moved from 2015 till now, we had something called the hyperscale. The previous data center were small, not that big. When we say 50, you can imagine just in your head, 50 refrigerators next to each other, and rows, maybe 3, 4 rows. Like each one is 10 racks, 5 rows, or 10 rows, 20 rows. So you can imagine the size of the data center. It's like a small villa, let's say. Now, 2015 and further, when everything becomes digital, when we have all these social medias, when we have all these ERP systems, etc., we have something called the hyperscale data center. It is similar to, we mix the both concepts. So we have initially one data center, small for one enterprise. Then we make a big facility. Here we have a much bigger facility operated by a single operator, either cloud or cloud or AI. So your one drive is a Microsoft drive. Most of us, if not all of us, have account there. Did you think where your pictures goes? Like when you upload picture, you upload documents, you make a backup for your phone or your PC, where this information goes? It goes to a data center, data centers around the world. These are hyperscale, operated by Microsoft. There is Google data center. So whatever you have on Google, or whatever Google have also, it's stored in these places. Now, what we are talking about here is a 50,000 of racks per facility. We were talking about 50 rack, then 500, 5,000. Now we're talking 50,000 plus racks per facility. We're talking about 100 megawatt. We have a slide for that. What is the megawatt? We are talking about 36-month maximum. And this is non-negotiable build target maximum. Now we are reducing it nowadays to between 18 to 24. I work on data center, we deliver it on 18 months. So this is built for AWS, Amazon Web Services, Azure, which is Microsoft, Google, G42, like here in UAE, and they're expanding. Some other clients, Meta, Facebook, WhatsApp, and whatever is like underneath them. We have retail colocation. This is similar to the hyperscale, but the same concept of the multi-tenant. So I have a very big facility, okay? But I lease it to people. I just make a shop. Imagine like a mall. This is like a mall. I build like let's think about it this way. First, I have a shop. So I am like a leather company. I built my small shop. Then, next era, there is someone, he came, he built a small building, and he said, hey, if you are a leather company, if you're a pharmacy, if you are whatever, come inside. I will build it for you. I will give you the power, the utility, the like customer services. You bring your data, you'll have a small shop for you. Then we came to a huge stores, let's say like Apple store. They have a big building only for Apple. They like sell their iPhone, Samsung store, big showroom of cars or something. Retail colocation is something